All right, guys, we are up again. And Charlie, I'm here to give you another update. Charlie, here's bonus for you. Keep that in mind. You understand? Charlie, the World Cup is still going. It's still ongoing. The round of 16 is still ongoing. And bro, as it stands, some teams, bro, it seems they don't know what they are doing, and some teams too are also progressing day in day out. Charlie, they keep on progressing. You understand? Charlie, they are starting with Portugal versus Spain. In fact, that particular game, Charlie, a late win for Spain. Charlie, the Mourinho came in and he scored the only goal 90 plus 1 to make sure he secures Spain the quarterfinal stage, you understand, the quarterfinal spot. And that is time Portugal are going home. So now the World Cup dream for Portugal is now over. The World Cup dream for Cristiano Ronaldo is over. This particular one, no, there's no way Portugal is going to progress or Portugal is going to win the World Cup. So that is time Portugal are out, and Cristiano Ronaldo, his World Cup dream has been over because Cristiano Ronaldo announcing that he will be retiring from international football after the particular tournament. And now they are out. So definitely Cristiano Ronaldo is going to retire from the international football. And I think the Portuguese, I don't know what is wrong with them, but bro, I don't know, maybe it might be coach because it seems nothing they solved for them, bro. Nothing was happening. If you see yesterday they gave you all watch, but you can see clearly that actually everything was not perfect for them, bro. Like you know, see the tactics, you know, see the style of play. I didn't understand the kind of football they were playing. Actually, I don't understand with all these players. With all these players, Portugal decided to play low block, bro, throughout the 90 minutes until they conceded that first goal, bro. So the only time Portugal opened up to play was the last 5 minutes of the game, you understand? Which is the 90 plus 5 after considering that particular goal. That is where they started to open up to make sure they also improve. Now it was very bad and terrible at the same time because you cannot tell me that with this kind of players and with this group of attack and midfielders, bro, you cannot play opening game. You cannot come on. And this particular spin, in fact, this particular spin is not that it's not that strong compared to the previous ones, you understand? Because Lamine Yamal is there to see something for himself. And you can see the other side for Spain, bro, the attack. The other side is not that working, bro. It's been some way, you understand? And that's the stand. Portugal were not able to. Bro, it was very terrible yesterday. The kind of football they played yesterday was very, very, very bad. It wasn't, bro, it was just poor. Poor, I mean, very poor football from Portuguese. And so I don't know, maybe it might be their coach or I don't know, but for the one, me, I can blame the coach because with all these players, Charlie, as a coach, you need to find a balance. You have to make sure that things are going on well for you and the team because with all these players, you cannot have all these players and still fail, bro. Fail. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This is very bad and terrible at the same time because it was some way, and I didn't understand why Portugal were, bro. They were pinned into their box, and these Spanish young boys were tormenting them. Though the guys were not seeing top, so they didn't get it the way they wanted to, but still they find their way to pin Portugal and make sure they have their way through them, and it was very bad for Roberto Martinez and the Portuguese. It was very bad. As it stands, it's very sad, and so sad day for Cristiano Ronaldo because there's no way Cristiano Ronaldo will be able to retire or will go away with a World Cup trophy every time. There's no World Cup for Ronaldo. And the World Cup dream for him, last one, though, last hope was the particular one. And it's not working or it's not going to happen because they are out right now. So I just said Neymar and Cristiano Ronaldo, their World Cup dream is totally over. There's no way they will win the World Cup again. It's very bad, to be honest, it's very bad because Charlie, with this kind of players, I don't know when. I don't know when because with these kind of players, I felt like this was supposed to be the time, but it seems we didn't see the way we are seeing it, you understand? And I don't know what is wrong. Like I said, it might be the coach's fault. But yeah, I will blame the coach. I will hold the coach for this particular one because you can't have all these ingredients without preparing the soup very nice. No, have all the ingredients. You have to make sure the soup is that the soup is well prepared, is tastes nice and you understand. But wait, Roberto Martinez go. After having all the ingredients, trust me, he cannot still prepare nice soup for us to enjoy. That's very bad for Portugal and Roberto Martinez. It's very, very, very bad, to be honest. Very, very bad. I just feel sad for Cristiano Ronaldo because there's no, bro. It's very bad. But it is what, literally, the matches continue. Midnight, 12 a.m. For this particular one, guys, I'm very sorry. This particular one, finally, I missed this particular one. I wanted to watch, but bro, nah. Because the day before, man who sleeps, so at least man for rest more, you understand? So I made the particular one. It really paid me. To be honest, I'm not going to miss any of the matches again. I'm going to enjoy all the matches. I'm not going to miss any of the matches again. Never again. I'm going to enjoy all the games from now till the final of the World Cup. You understand? Telling this particular one, the results really shocked me because USA versus Belgium. To be honest, when it comes to football, bro, USA is no near to Belgium. I understand, but bro, this particular World Cup and where we were right now, bro, Belgium were not in their good state, bro. They were not in their good state. I understand, but of course, maybe they use the Senegal match as a stepping stone to rewrite the story. Who knows? But bro, I was very sure because I tip USA to progress. So as it stands, all the host nations are out of the competition. They are out of the competition, and it's very bad and very sad at the same time. Just being because I tip USA to go through because where they were, bro, at least they should have progressed. But it seems no way, no way, no way, no way for USA. So I stand. Belgium make sure they smash them 4 goals to 1 and the end of the day. It was very fantastic and brilliant. I didn't watch the game, but I watched the highlights and it seems things were nice, bro. The game was beautiful and the Belgians are now through. Yes, they are now through to the quarterfinal. You see, after the golden generation of Belgium, we felt like nah, this is the ending part of the golden generation. So maybe things might not be good. And bro, they started the thing very bad, very terrible start because the group stages were some way. And we all saw what they did against Senegal. They nearly got knocked out until they did the last minute magic and got things turned out their stuff for them. So as it stands, and it seems they are very like in the story, bro. They use that particular match as a stepping stone to make sure they get things right for their fans and themselves. And because it's time, bro, things are now working perfectly for them. So it seems Belgium are now doing something different compared to the previous matches. You understand? So as it stands, their next opponent in the quarterfinal is Spain. So Spain versus Belgium. Really interesting game. Interesting game. All standard. We are going to witness interesting game because it seems no. And bro, everywhere the air classical factor is also matter because aside Courtois being the post for Belgium as Real Madrid and Spain as FC Barcelona, any opponent playing against Spain is fully sponsored by Madrid fans. That's the honest truth. Any opponent playing against Spain is fully sponsored by Madrid fans. So as it stands, the another El Clasico is set for Madrid fans and yes, Barcelona fans to enjoy. Understand? So it is coming on live between Spain and Belgium. So I can't wait to witness that particular game because it's going to be very, very fantastic and incredible. Because that match will be happening exactly 7 p.m. on the 10th of July, 2026. So like today is 7, so three days away of that particular match. You are going to enjoy that particular match. And I think it's a very nice day because Belgium are now, like I said, they didn't start well, but they are now doing something different, you understand? So they are going to witness great day, you understand? Today the matches continue, Argentina versus Egypt. I can't wait, to be honest, I can't wait. Because already we have one African team in the quarterfinal. We are hoping to see another African team progressing. But bro, this one too is going to be very difficult for our African brothers, Egypt. But bro, it is very possible because Quebec threw the way. Quebec threw the way. So I just hope that maybe Egypt will also follow the same path to make sure they use same tactics, same strategy to make sure they have that particular edge. But it's going to be very difficult though. But bro, football is dynamic and everything is in football is not impossible. Everything is possible in the game of football. So we can give Egypt the benefit of the doubt and make sure, bro, whatever be the case. But I know they are going to fight. But I tip Argentina to prove whatever be the case. But you see, as an Africa, bro, the African perspective is there. So I can support Egypt, but the reality is, bro, Argentina is far gone. And I believe at the end of the day, the game is like 70-30 in the particular game. I think Argentina have 70% and the Egypt is 30%. So it's going to be yes, but bro, never say it's never because football is all about dynamics and dynamism. You understand? Everything is possible in the game of football. So we cannot write Egypt off. We cannot write Egypt off. Everything is possible, but it seems on paper everything shows that Argentina is the favorite. But bro, trust me, whatever happens, bro, it could be nice. You understand? That particular game is happening 4:30, 4 o'clock p.m. Ghana time, 4 o'clock p.m. So Nigerians it's going to be like 5 o'clock. You understand? Yeah, because you guys are leading Ghana 1 hour. You understand? So after that, 8 p.m. Switzerland versus Colombia, bro. This particular match, Switzerland versus Colombia, whoever wins is going to meet Argentina versus Egypt, whoever wins the other time. So it's like they'll be playing to witness whoever will progress entirely. Because after winning, you know your opponent, you understand? So the journey to be interesting. And I think Switzerland versus Colombia, I see Colombia passing through. The Colombian too, they have their way of doing their things. They are not that like they're not that good up front, but it seems defensive wise they are just perfect. And it seems the particular game is going to be interesting because Switzerland to they are free scoring side and the Colombian too they will find their way to have their to score their 1 or 2 goals, make sure they defend very well. But the particular game is going to be very interesting. But at the end of the day, I see Colombia passing through. But they need to beef up their squad, their game because the game they play against Ghana it wasn't that bad. It wasn't to their standard, but they managed to progress. That was the most important thing. So they have to make sure today they improve in performance, you understand? Because that Ghana performance, if Ghana were a bit good, bro, I think the story could have been different, you understand? But it seems for them, they know what to do. So I'm not going to talk much about it. But the next game, like I said, Argentina versus Egypt. After that, whoever wins is going to face the winner between Switzerland and Colombia. And the particular game is going to be very, very interesting. So what is time, guys? The World Cup continues. And it seems Cristiano Ronaldo Santos Jr. is now going home. So there's no way he will win the champion or the World Cup. So Cristiano Ronaldo, the World Cup for him is over. It's very sad and very though. I just feel sad for Cristiano Ronaldo, Charlie. Very, very bad and very sad at the same time, guys. So here is bonus sports. Do and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be the first person to watch my daily video, guys. I'll be here to give you another update, whatever be the case, though. I'll be here. And like I said, stay with me. I will be here to save you. See you in the next video, guys. I'm out.
Bonnie Sports Beat.